This may be the most important video I'll ever make. I've said this a lot, but I think this actually might be. Many of my viewers suffer from some form of anxiety disorder, and if you're new to the channel and you're suffering from OCD, um, I feel you. It's a hard disorder to have. It's definitely one that's persistent and feels like it's never gonna go away. And I really don't want this to feel like a motivational type of video, but it is a form of help and sort of clarity on how you could overcome this disorder. So, OCD is a form of anxiety disorder. It's not necessarily just anxiety, but it's obsessive forms of thoughts. So, you're fearing a situation, a type of thought, and you're obsessing over it. And if you don't understand what it is, then you cannot fix it. So make sure that you're understanding what your disorder is and what you have, because in that way, you'll be able to address the issue. Now, I'm speaking from experience here. I was able to overcome my anxiety disorder, OCD, pretty rapidly. I overcame it from in around March of last year, March or April. So I think I have some say here. But if you're in that position right now where you think you're never gonna overcome this and you're really sick of it, you gotta treat it like an addiction. You're addicted to identifying with your mind and believing what you're thinking. That's the basis of OCD. And I'm not a therapist or anything like that, but that's the basis of it. You're believing your thoughts and you're scared about what's gonna happen to you because you're identifying with your mind. So that's the first thing that you must address. You have to think of it like an addiction. How do you treat an addiction? There's multiple ways to do it, but you first have to address the issue and then take the following precautions and steps to stop doing that action. So you quite literally have to change the way you think and how you believe your thoughts. I was thinking about a lot of issues and I was scared about a lot of things that my mind was telling me to do. And one thing that I really did that significantly helped me was A, talk to someone, and B, train my mind to not believe what my mind is telling me. It's crazy to think that, but that's what you kind of have to do if you want to get over this type of thing. So when a thought comes to you, what I do now, even though it's scary, is I just say, "Okay, come here. I don't care. Just, you can stay here. You can chill here." That's the sort of mindset you have to have. Compared to that, when I had really bad OCD, I would just sit there and believe exactly what my mind is telling me. So let's say it said you're gonna die today, right? I'm just saying an example. Let's say you're gonna get hurt today. I would believe it. I would give in, and it ruined my day. If I believed my thoughts and I got my anxiety and panic attacks again, it would ruin my day. I couldn't function. I'd be stressed out. I wouldn't be able to socialize. I wouldn't be able to develop relationships. And that's something that we don't talk about enough in the community. It's not only that it's hurting us, but it's also hurting our relationships with people, our future, our jobs, our education, because we can't think properly. And I think we should start to address that. So if you're in this position, guys, let me know down below if you need any help. I've beat this before, and it's a lifelong battle, but you get through it. But you have to address this in a way of an addiction. It sounds crazy, but again, it's the way of thinking that's messed up. And if you can think of that as an addiction, the way of thinking, because it is wrong the way you're thinking. Your brain is one way when it's supposed to be another way. If you can address that through practicing just standard mindfulness meditation and talking to people, really addressing your thoughts, like just clarifying and not believing what your mind is telling you, it's so simple. It sounds simple, I know, guys. It's so hard to be in those positions where you're so anxious and you're scared that the thoughts are gonna happen. But I really hope this gets out to someone. Maybe one person will watch this, and I hope that this really helps you, because I know what it's like to be in those really bad positions. Um, it sucks, and it's not fun. So, I really hope this helps whoever watches this, even if it helps one person, guys. Even if it helps one person, if you can just treat it like a disorder, treat it like an addiction, and just understand that I need to fix my life, and this is the only way forward. And it's gonna take some courage, guys. But if you can do that, you're 100% set, guys. You're 100% set. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace.